And then I see this lovely Renegade, which understandably has fired at Achilles because he was the lower HP target. And now I do need to close the distance toward the Renegade, because my gun doesn't help me that much anymore, because everybody and their mothers are having an issue with it. So I do fire at the lower plate of the Renegade. He starts dancing for me. Unfortunately, I'm not really impressed with his dance, so I need to cut it short, and I do want to get into cover. I do see that there are some people who are firing at me. Then I see, okay, that's an E25. Probably he didn't like the dance over there as well, so now he's venting his frustration on the only tank he was still around. This is what a Tiger can do. Just do a lot of damage in a short amount, or not necessarily a short amount of time, in a considerate amount of time, because it's a heavy tank, right? It's pretty heavy. Like I said, it has a bit of gravitas. It likes to feel a little bit important. So like I said, these are the type of games in which I like the Tiger, because you get to a really small amount of HP because everybody and their mother is gonna pen you. But at the same time, most of the games you might still squeeze through, right? You might still squeeze through a hard situation and make the enemies run while they still can, like the saying goes on the back of the tank. So yeah, as long as Chuck Norris is with us, we should easily have this game in the bag. Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you a game that I recently had in the Tiger 1, which is my favorite Tier 7 tank, and also it was the first tank that I've played at Tier 7 and onwards. And this is basically a replay that encapsulates everything that I think the Tiger is known for. So you're gonna see kind of everything over here. It's a tank that can actually move a little bit around the battlefield. It can fire a little bit at the enemies, a bit more actually. It has this awesome kick-ass gun with a good rate of fire, with great DPM, and it's basically just the whole package. It also has the bad intention people would say. It has this lovely HP pool over here that makes it an HP piñata for everyone and their mothers to shoot at. But I think that the tank basically has a kind of a gravitas over here, so it's more than an actual tank over here that takes the damage and just it isn't as good as other tanks in the game. It's more of a tank that can do quite a bit of damage when the game demands it, and yeah, it has the firepower to relocate a little bit between shots, move back, move forward. It's basically that type of shoot, move a little bit, shoot, move a little bit. Is the ideal type of damage, right? It's not the you have to stay in a position and try and fire all the time, because otherwise you're gonna miss your shots. It's not the type of I'm gonna fire now and I'm gonna fire again in 15 seconds because I have a really big gun and I miss every 2 shots that I have. So it's one of those tanks that's just fun to play it. And when the tank actually starts behaving at some point, then you kind of see things like this, where you start actually killing enemy tanks instead of just giving them a chance and having fun with them a little bit. So the first portion of the game was just me trying to get a feel of the map, get a feel of the tanks, to see if I can actually put a bit of pressure on the lights. Now I'm basically going over where the salt and the pepper and the bread for this tank is, basically in the position where the heavy tanks are. Now I do see that there's a Carnavon over there that has managed to track me, so I had to use my repair kit. This is gonna be something that happens a lot in the Tiger. You're gonna start losing either crew members, or you need to adjust for some equipment slots that have been damaged, or either your crew or anything like that. So now I'm seeing that the Carnavon has exposed pretty foolishly of himself over there. I tried to get a better angle and now he missed. I don't at the second time, and I basically kill him. So 2 kills in a pretty short amount of time. Now the IS-3 has his attention towards me, but he's also surrounded by a few other tanks. He has fire now, and I do give you an advice. If you see the ice field, although it's pretty rare right now, just shoot it over there at the cupola. It's the weakest part in the front of the tank, and if you manage to hit it, then it's gonna be penable by most tanks that fire at it, because it's very shallow, the armor over there, and you can easily pen it. Right, now I'm actually going towards my counterpart, which is another tiger. He's a bit surprised to see me, and yeah, he has taken quite a bit of damage. He's at half HP, and he's starting to panic. Now I keep under pressure towards him. I fire again, and I know that my rate of fire should be a bit better than his. He manages to knock my gun out, which is annoying, but I do see that he, in his panic, he started to pull away and back towards this Polak tank. My teammate actually is more of a hydrants than help over here, but I do manage to finish off the Polak tank, and then basically get the firing angle on the tiger as well. So right as you saw right now, 2 other enemy tanks have been eliminated from the game. I'm at 4 kills, and then I see this lovely Renegade, which understandably has fired at the killers because he was the lower HP target. And now I do need to close the distance toward the Renegade, because my gun doesn't help me that much anymore, because everybody and their mothers are having an issue with it. So I do fire at the lower plate of the Renegade. He starts dancing for me. Unfortunately, I'm not really impressed with his dance, so I need to cut it short, and I do want to get into cover. I do see that there are some people who are firing at me. Then I see, okay, that's an E25. Probably he didn't like the dance over there as well, so now he's venting his frustration on the only tank he was still around. So at this point I'm at 2.5k damage. I'm just trying to get a better angle, and yeah, this is what the tiger can do. Just do a lot of damage in a short amount, or not necessarily a short amount of time, in a considerate amount of time, because it's a heavy tank, right? It's pretty heavy. Like I said, it has a bit of gravitas. It likes to feel a little bit important. Now at this point I'm just trying to see where the E25 is firing from. Now I do know that he's from over there, and I do try to side scrape a little bit and fire towards him. Unfortunately, I again lose another member of my crew. This time is the radio operator. I fire and bounce from the E25, which is ridiculous. And then I finally get a shot in, and he bounces the final shot against me. So now I'm basically one-shot kill. I got pretty lucky over there, to be honest. And yeah, sitting at 5 kills and 2.7k damage. So like I said, these are the type of games in which I like the tiger, because you get to a really small amount of HP, because everybody and their mothers is gonna pen you. But at the same time, most of the games you might still squeeze through, right? You might still squeeze through a hard situation and make the enemies run while they still can, like the saying goes on the back of the tank. So yeah, as long as Chuck Norris is with us, we should easily have this game in the bag. So as you see, the IS3 again, like I said, he had a good game. He finished the IS, his counterpart, and now I'm trying to see if the 88 is actually facing towards me or behind, or has his behind toward me. So I see that I've hit the jackpot. So now I basically subject this lovely gentleman to a bit of unwanted attention. So yeah, in the end, this is the end for the 88, and a pretty good game for the Tiger 1 with 3.3k damage almost, and 1.1k damage blocked, which for a tank Pinata with no kind of armor, I'd say that's a pretty good good show. Okay, so as you can see, I got a top gun, a steel wall, which is something special over here, a cool-headed and also an ace tanker for and a really good amount of HP as well. Now I'm basically having over here 1.5k experience and then a bunch of credits with 27 shots fired, 19 hits and 16 penetration. So yeah, as a conclusion, if you do like this tank, I would advise you to play it just a bit more, because as you see over here, the gun depression of the tank combined with a really nice accurate gun with really good aim time and a pretty decent average damage per minute allows you to actually do some good stuff in the Tiger, and games like this are the ones that feel the best, and you'll have plenty of those in the Tiger. It's at tier 7, which is, if you find yourself in a tier 9 game, it can be pretty rough. If you are in a tier 8 game though, the Tiger is pretty good. So always it's gonna just perform decently. You'll always do damage, right? And you might not be the super unicum if you play this tank, but it's a fun tank to play, and you're gonna have a good time playing it. So on that bombshell, thank you very much again for watching this one. If you did like it, maybe consider a like and even subscribing. And yeah, I'll see you very soon. Bye now.